Hello everyone, greetings. On behalf of New Horizon College of Engineering, Department of Civil Engineering, I welcome you for this session of video tutorial for Building Planning and Drawing Laboratory, 19CIVL49. This part of a session deals with electrical plans and panel layout arrangement for the residential building. Let us see how the electricity is being generated in general.
How does electricity reach our homes? It all
Houses,
starts from
which
the
is
power
being
station,
produced from
which gives a voltage
power
of
plant
20
sources of
kilovolts.
various types.
But
On
to
high
transmit this
voltage,
voltage over
this
longer
will be stepped
distances,
up by
it is
means
stepped
of
up
step-up
with the help of
transformers.
step-up
That is,
transformer.
voltage is being increased
The transmission
to
lines
reduce the loss
carry
of
this voltage to
transmission.
the substations
Then
or
it is being
distribution
transmitted
stations,
through the
where the
transformer
voltage gets
transmission
transformed
lines,
from
then to
440
distributed
kilovolts to
systems,
11
where
kilovolts,
step-down
which is safer
transformers
for
voltage will
distribution.
be reduced.
Again, the
After
voltage
reducing
gets
the voltage,
decreased
it is
1 or
being
2
by means
steps
of local
with another
transport
step-down transformer
systems,
before
that
reaching
is
our
by
homes.
poles and electrical
So,
supply
basically,
arrangements, it is being
transformers
transferred to
step
the
up or
nearby
down the
houses.
voltage
This is
before
how the
making its
electricity
final
is
way
being
to the
supplied to the
destination.
house for individual
But
houses.
how it's done?
So this will
The
this is
transformer
something called
usually
as
consists of an iron
transformer
core.
system.
The
You can
sides of the
just see
iron
this.
core are
The
wrapped up with a
transformer is
coil,
of two coil
termed as
systems.
primary winding and secondary
Electricity is being made
winding.
to pass through the primary
While for a
winding,
step-down
then it will
transformer,
be passed through
the
secondary
primary
winding,
winding has more
where
turns
the voltage
than
will
the
be
secondary
calculated.
winding.
This voltage will be altered.
Now, when a
Then
high
it will
AC
be
voltage
made
is given
to
at the input,
supply to
it
the
excites
each
the primary
individual
winding.
housing units.
After this excitation,
That is AC
alternating current
supply
circulates
will
the
be
winding
converted to DC
and creates
supply.
an alternating
Then it will be
magnetic
supplied,
flux,
or it
which
will
passes
be
through the magnetic iron core.
issued, or it will be
This
supplied
alternating
to
magnetic
each
flux
individual housing
induces a
segments.
voltage in the
That is
secondary
how the
winding.
electricity is being
Since the number of
supported or
turns in the
supplied to
secondary
each
winding is
housing
less,
segments. The electrical plans and panel layouts. Electrical drawings are technical drawings that show the information about the power, lighting, and communication for an engineering or architecture projects. Electrical plans consist of lines, symbols, dimensions, and notations to accurately convert an engineer's design to works who implement the electrical plans. A complete set of working drawing for an average electrical system in large projects usually consists of several parts, including plot plan showing the building location, outside electrical wiring, floor plan showing location of electrical system on each floor, power riser diagram showing panel boards and controls, wiring diagrams, wiring and layout diagrams. Preparing of electrical plant requires special skills which are not also easy to find. That is where design presentation associates come in. Design presentation team of CAD expert specialization in the field of electrical plants. We can take your scanned sketches and convert them into fully editable multi-layer electrical plans. That is, the total architectural drawing prepared by an architect, which is approved by a civil engineer for construction. This will be taken to electrical engineers. They will be fixing the sockets or the arrangement of various electrical fixtures for the electrical layout arrangements. For example, if we take a small room, that is for example, let us consider our bedroom. We will be having this various kind of power sources or other amenities. For example, I may be having one hanging type of lights at the top. I may be having some kind of extra light fittings that can be provided at the side of my bed cords, some sockets for electrical usage, switches to control my lights on fans. This is some basic arrangements of my lighting systems what I have in the each rooms. It may be different. For example, let us take one bedroom. This is how each different fixtures are to be provided. These are some general symbols. So already we have discussed about architecture and plumbing symbols. So now this is something about the electrical symbols. This is for switched outlets, TV outlets, 220 volts, single switches, phone sockets, doorbells, thermostat, brass for receptacles, wall lights, ceiling fans, range and dryers. So these are the most common type of electrical amenities that can be present in a pure residential building. Architectural, when we are discussing about plan and elevation, we have discussed about those things. Plumbing items, these are some plumbing things we will be looking at. We might have discussed this in case of water supply and plumbing and sanitation arrangements. So in broad expansion, these are some electrical legends that can be usually applied. This depends upon country to country and the way in which the engineers use it, but the same thing can be presented in the layout arrangements. So for example, television, fixtures, wall mounts, fluorescent lights, switches, one-way, three-way, four-way, trimmers, indicators for weatherproofing, etc. Some star mounted lights, rushing light fixtures, exhaust fans, electrical panels, telephones, smoke detectors, door chimney, fluorescent strip lights, garage door switches, disconnected switches, junction box, fans, ceiling fans, and a dedicated power supply. These are some kind of different fixtures or legend that can be provided. But some countries, they have followed their own standard of simple legends, but that can be provided in the electrical drawing for clear understanding. And for example, let us take a small residential building which consists of master rooms, kitchen. I have a workout area. Then this is a staircase around this. Some kitchen area, something like this. So in this, how a dining area. So in this, if I want to fix some basic things. So dining room, hall. This is a TV setup. So I need a living room. I need a light here. So light, it is being controlled by switch here. I have some post entrance. Then in this case, I may need a dimmer switch. I may be using source of those areas. So this dimmer light has been controlled by switch. This dimmer light is being controlled by switch here. Here it is a washing area. So I have inside that I need a light. This light is nothing but fluorescent light or ceiling mounted lights. It has been controlled by the switches. So dotted line shows the wiring arrangement which has been controlled. Again, if we talk about here, this is a kitchen area. I need a light here, a wash area. I need a light here. I need a light here. It is being controlled by this switch. bedroom I need a ceiling fan, this has been controlled by this switch. So wherever I need electrical utensils, or maybe like fan, lights, doorbells, dimmers, switches, etc., or even telephone sockets, TV sockets, etc., we can fix this. That can be reflected again by means of symbols. The previous slides we have seen the symbols. That symbols can be employed wherever I need a fixtures. By showing a dotted lines, we can able to connect those things by means of switches. This dotted line shows that from where we have a connection to where we are going to control those kind of arrangements. So this is a sample residential building which is showing about the different arrangement of electrical fixtures. In a broader way, the source of light depends upon the usage. The amount of source of light, again, it depends upon the power consumptions. So this diagram shows the arrangement of different lights with respect to the power source. For example, just imagine if I take this bit, that is this simple, it is a cross one. Cross one here is nothing but light fixture. This light fixture is of a green color. It means that in the bedroom 1, 15 amp light fixture has been fixed. For example, if I take this one, so if it is again it is a cross one, so it is a light fixture. It is a blue color stated. So blue color, it is again a bedroom 2, 15 amp. So in some cases you can see this kitchen areas, it is of a pink color or light maroon color where we are going for 20 amps. So the power source relates the amount of watts, that is nothing but the light illusions or lighting capacities. So depending upon the room, that source of need of light changes. So need of light changes depending upon the power supply. So in a higher related projects, the location of lights and the amount of light source needed is being related depending upon amount of electricity that we are supplying. Here I have 20 amps and 240 volts or 215 amps, etc. This one will relate about the amount of lighting sources that is to be provided. Yeah, I think this is up to the electrical fixing arrangements. Thank you very much for listening my